everyone, welcome to Crafty Hour. My name is Jenny Nine. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Melbourne in Australia. Welcome to Crafty Hour, everyone. I am so looking forward to crafting with you all tonight. Apologies I wasn't here last week. I had the dreaded cold. Don't ask me where I got it from. I do not know because I don't go anywhere. I stay at home crafting in this room. So I don't know where I got it. But anyway, it happened. And I wasn't feeling at all well. But anyway, we're on the mend now. So which is really, really good. So I can be with you all. What have you all been up to in the fortnight since I have been with you? I have been, when I recovered from my cold and before my cold, I have been busy prepping for our online retreat for my my team. And that is this Saturday, and I am so excited hanging out to craft and chat with my team. We're going to make some really cool things. Well, I think they're cool anyway. So, and we've got some guests coming along. So I'm really looking forward to it. So that's what happens when you come join my team. We get to do some cool things like that. So anyway, yeah. So what have you all been doing? I have asked you that before, but please tell me. I'd love to know. While you're all popping on, I shall find myself on here. Just want to let you know and remind you, we're in free shipping at the moment. So if there's anything on your wish list, now's the time to do it because you will not have to pay free shipping. I just put in an order. Actually, I stayed up till midnight last night when it clicked over. So my order is already on its way. So I'm so excited by that. So I ordered cardstock because I really, really needed some cardstock. So, and also, what else did I get? Oh, I might have added another stamp set in there from the online exclusives that are coming up, pre-order for all of us, demos for you guys in July. So I might have ordered one of those, and I ordered some alcohol blends as well because mine were drying up as I was crafting along the other day, and I think, oh my goodness, they're all drying up. So so I have replenish some of those. So I realize I have missed some, so I will be popping another order in, but it's good to do that. I won't have to pay shipping. So the shipping finishes on Saturday at midnight. So you've got today, Friday and Saturday. So to qualify for free shipping, you need to do orders of 65 and over. Now this is in Australia. So for those of you who are in other countries, other continents, you'll have to check what it is in your area. But for us here in Australia, it is $65 and over, and you get free shipping. So it's a no-brainer to me. It was a great time for me actually because, like I said, I needed cardstock. Okay, I see quite a few of you popping on now. So let me just pop in so I can say hello to you all. I'm just hoping I won't have the issue that I had a couple of weeks ago when I was last live, because I had to keep refreshing my page, going out and going back in all the time to see comments. So I'm hoping Facebook have fixed all that up and I won't have that issue tonight. Hopefully not, because it was annoying. Pain for you. I had to stop and go and do that all the time. So there we go. Look at everyone here. Hello, Carol. How are you? Hey, Corrine. Can't wait for Saturday, Corrine. Hey, Sandra. Hi, Colleen. How are you? Hello, Kaz. Welcome back, Kaz. Welcome back to Australia. Looking forward to catching up with you tomorrow on Zoom tomorrow. Hope you're catching up on your jet lag. Loved your photos. Hey, Kathy. How are you? Hey, Lucia. Yes, we crafted today. How cool was that? That was awesome. Loved it. Even though I had a few little hiccups, it was good fun. It was great chatting with you. Hello, Elizabeth. How you going? Hello, Angela. Hello, Esther. Happy birthday for yesterday, Esther. I know I sent you a happy birthday today. I don't know why. I had it in my head it was today, but it was yesterday. So glad you had a lovely day yesterday. Okay, so just a reminder, we have got new product of the month, and it is oh my gosh, I've been hanging out for this one. It arrived for me last week, and it is so cute. It is this one here. We're crafting with this one tonight. Now, I'm not doing what I had actually planned. I had one of those days today. nothing worked right for me today. Just ask Lucia, nothing was working right for me. So we are going to be doing something a little bit different to what I had planned, but we're still using this stamp set. This stamp set is stinking cute. I love it. Now, I don't think it's just for kids. I think this is for all ages. And you know I love cutesy, so I was over the moon when this came, especially with this little guy. I mean, how stinking cute is that koala? It's so cute. So we're playing with this one. And like I said, I've got nothing planned tonight. So we're going to be winging it tonight. So I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need your help, guys. So we'll see how we go. I have coloured some critters out. So, and I'll colour out, I'm going to colour the koala with you today because I just want to show you a little different technique that you can do with your alcohol blends and with pencils. Okay, so I'm just going to do that for you tonight. Like I said, I have done a little bits and pieces, but I have a little bit of an idea of what we're going to do, but I haven't got it on paper, so I don't know. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we'll have a better night tonight than I did this afternoon because it was not good. Everything went wrong. Hello there, Julie. Hey, Sharon. How are you going? Hello, Anne. Okay, so little critters, how about we turn around and get started? I'm only going to do one because what I'm basically doing for the koala is what I did for the rest of the critters, but I'll show you what I made for the rest of them. So let's get cracking. Okay, let's switch you over. Okay, let's pop you down. There we go. Okay, so as I was saying, free shipping. So this is 65 and over. You can nominate this one if you want to grab this, or there is other product of the month still available if you want the other months that have just been. But this one is June. Now, can I warn you, if you are thinking about this, and you're going to wait for a little bit, I suggest you don't because this is selling out. It's going very, very, very quickly. It is so popular. Yeah, so don't want you to miss out on this one. Okay, it is really, really good. So another thing too, you can get this for $9 for when you put an order of 125. So when you do that for your 125 and your $9, and then you have free shipping because you've already qualified for it. So it is really, really good. A nice little bonus. Okay, so let's get started. Actually, no, before we do that, I'm going to show you some DSP that we're going to be using. So I'm still sticking to the DSP I had planned for today. I mean, I'm only going to be using little strips of this. I actually ordered a couple of packs of this because I love it so much. And we're actually going to be using this for our team retreat. Well, I'm going to be using this for my team retreat on Saturday. Everyone else is using what's in their stash, but this is just what I'm using. I'm just going to push you out a little bit. There we go. This is called, what's it called? It is called Beautiful Ordinary Life, okay? And this is in, if you go to your designer series paper, those of you who did paper share, you will have received 6x12 of these. And it is this one here on page 64, Beautiful Ordinary Life, this one. I didn't get the sticker sheet, but there is one that has a sticker sheet. I didn't get it. Okay, so this is it here. The colours are beautiful, and I don't know, it's bright colours. I love bright colours, okay? So if you don't like bright colours, you can use the other side. But this, I love this. This is my favourite out of all of them. This, I just love it. Beautiful colours. Yeah, beautiful. Then we've got these ones you can colour in with this one. I use it as a background. Aren't they pretty? Nice little wash there. And then, oh, I've got these out of order. I think I'll remember which is which. There you go. We've got this one as well. And on the other side, we've got dots. This might be hard on your eyes, so we'll flick that over a bit quick. All right, there we go. This is the other side of the other one that I was out of order. I love this one. Remember the bees? This would have come quite handy with the bees that we had last year, wouldn't it? I love that. In fact, I've still got the bees. I didn't sell them because I thought they were stinking cute. Again, they're cutesy. We got this one here, again, hard on your eye. So I'm be very well. This is my second favourite. I do love a dot. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, and on the other side, you've got little V shapes. So this is really, really good. I love it. It's good, and it'll go with basically anything, really. So your colours are basic black, daffodil delight, flirty flamingo, lemon lolly, lost lagoon, petal pink, pill party, pretty peacock, real red, and timid tiger. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put that aside. Pop that on the floor. I'm going to get junky floor by the end of the day, and hopefully I can still find things. Okay, all right. So we're going to be doing this one. I have already cut out, well, I've cut them out and I've already coloured them. But like as I said, I want to show you a technique that I have been, well, I've done it ages and ages ago, and I wanted to bring it back in. We're going to be colouring the koala. I've coloured everything else, the cow, the snail, and the penguin exactly the same. But what I love also with these ones, you've got a background stamp there, you've got great sentiments, you know, a gift and a hat. I mean, it's just really, really great. I love it. Okay, so let's do the koala. So with the koala, I am going to be using, I'm going to be using Memento for this. I can't not use my Memento. I love my Memento. So I haven't made the transition very well to the hybrid yet. Now, just a reminder for those of you who need re-inking on your hybrid inks, they are now available. The hybrid, black hybrid ink, they are now available. Okay, mine's a little bit sketchy, so I ordered it. So then I can, yeah, I think it needed a bit of a refill. Yeah, so I ordered it, so I'm hoping that'll be all good. Okay, so let's have a look here. You ordered, oh, did you get it, Julie? Isn't it pretty? I really love it. Hello there, Kay. How you going? Okay, so with this one, I decided to colour the koala in Smoky Slate Light. And then I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Now, I'm going to be using watercolor pencils. Now, if I had it, I would have used the black. But unfortunately, I sharpened my black and it kept breaking and breaking and breaking. And now it's down to a little nib like that. So I need to purchase a new black. I don't know what happened to it because I don't really use my watercolor pencils enough. So I don't know. Maybe I might have dropped it in transition to coming up here. I don't know. So I'm going to be using basic grey tonight. Okay. So Colour Lifter is also going to be happening as well. This is a staple for me. I go through colour lifters a lot because I use them so much. So we're going to be using these three to colour in this cute little guy here. All right, let me just push you open a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. I'll get rid of that, the same stuff. All right, I'm just going to push you in again. Will it let me do it? There we go. Okay. Hello there, Renee. How are you? Okay, you're all good. I just started. All good. I was late myself, so I apologise for me being late too. I don't know why this is flashing. I think it might be my lights, my ceiling lights, because it's never really done that before until the last couple of weeks. It's really strange. So I do apologise for the flashing. Okay, so I've got this on standby and I've got this one here. So what we're going to do is I've got the light smoky slate and we're going to do the face first. So we're just going to colour that in. I'm using the brush because it's a bigger area. And I might need to go over a couple of times, not with this, but with my pencil, because it's not going to be dark enough for me, because the black would have been absolutely perfect. But we pivot and we use what we can do. Okay, so we've got this one here. Okay, and then what we're going to do now, we're going to bring in our black. I might just sharpen this a little bit. Let me just open this up and sharpen this. Hopefully this won't break on me, otherwise I'm stuffed. Okay. All right, I'm just going to, there we go. All right, okay, so with this one here, I'm going to go really hard at this. If I was using black, I wouldn't be going hard because it's a darker colour. And I'm just going to do the shading, okay, with this one. I know it doesn't look very good at the moment, does it? But trust me, it will work. All right. Now, if I wasn't using alcohol blends, I probably would have used the blender pen. But because I'm using alcohol and putting pencil on it, I need to use alcohol blends. Okay, so this is where the color lifter comes in. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to grab the color lifter and I'm just going to drag it over the top and drag it over, okay? And that's going to blend that in. Can you see how it's diluted a little bit there? So we're just going to keep dragging it in. Now this is why I need to do a couple of layers with this, because it's not dark enough. That's where the black would have come in, okay? So we're just going to go over again. We just got to make sure we go over everything, okay? Again, like alcohol blends, we don't want that line. Okay, so this is our first layer. Again, if you're using black, we wouldn't have to do a few layers. It would just blend in nicely, okay? We're going to go back in again. Can you see how it's starting to blend? So we're going to go back in and do that again. Now, all the other little critters, I've basically done the same thing. So this is something a little bit different, isn't it? Instead of getting your dark and your light. I did try that, but I felt it got too dark. All right. Here we go again. I'm going to go just dragging it over. That's all we're doing. Just dragging it over until it blends nicely. Now my colour lifter is petering out. I do have one that Lucia very kindly borrowed, but I just wanted to use this first before I use the other one. Okay, can you see how it's happening? That second layer, I usually have to do 3. Oh, where are you? There we go, 3. There he is there. Okay, so we're going to go again. Hopefully this will be the last one. Okay, anyone else done this before? Thanks, I just realised I was out of frame here. Thanks, guys. I'll move that up a little bit. Let me just push this back. Oh, no, I'm going to push this back forward. Where are we? There we go. Is that better? There we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you for telling me that. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to push that up. I'm using the bullet now. Doesn't make any difference, just that was the first thing I opened up. We're just going to go in like that. Oh, this one, I think this is the one that's just about dead. That's mine, so I'm going to use Lucia's now. I'm just going to push that forward. Okay, and you just keep doing it until you are happy with the blend, okay? All right, so I'm just going to go back in with my light and just do a little bit more. For some reason, it's not blending as well as I'd like. It's really shaking. I haven't had a good day with crafting today. Everyone have those days? It seems to be one of those days for me. And it's really frustrating me because you just have this idea in your head and nothing was working for myself today, which was really annoying. We have those days, don't we? Even we have them. All right, so there we go. There's my little guy here. Oh, there we go. So he's sort of blended, okay? So I'm just going to go and continue down All right, I was going to say, what did I do with my pencil? But there it is. And we're just going to go, is this my dark? Yes, light. Yep, that's what I wanted. We're just going to go and do this little guy here. I'm not going to cut this guy out because I've already done a couple of little koalas. This little guy, as I said, is my favourite out of the whole thing. I think next would be the cow. Okay, so again, we're just going to go really hard at it. I don't know why that's happening there. It's sort of ripping up my paper, so that's never happened to me before. So I don't understand why that's happening, but oh well. It's just not a day for me to crap by the looks of it. All right, I'm just going to go in there. Where else am I going to go? I might just go up here. All right, let's do that again. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're just going to go over this and we're blending it. There we go. That's blending a lot better. No, that's my dead one. There we go. That's blending a lot better. Why couldn't you have done it to my face? My little guy's face. That's much better. Might have been because I started off with my crappy one, because it's just about on its last legs. All right, there we go again. Like I said, if you had black, you would only need to do one layer of this. That's the crap one. Okay. Now sometimes you might get little lines. I don't mind that because it looks like it's fur. So I'm just pushing it up, pushing that ink, the pencil up. Okay, and there we've got it. All right, not happy with this bit here. It's all ripped open, so there's nothing I can do about that there. I don't understand why, but I'll show you the ones that I have done. That's very unusual for that to happen, so I don't get that, but anyway. All right, we're going to do the ears. Cute big ears. And again, I'm still using light smoky slate. Going back in with my pencil. And we're just going to go and pop some shading in here. Has anyone else coloured with this, with your alcohol blend? Your colour lifter? It's been a while since I've done it this way. Oh my goodness, hang on, let me just, here we go. That's better, isn't it? Thanks, I'm sorry, I didn't realise I was out of screen again. All right. Hello there, Angela, how are you? You got yours, there's lots, oh no, there is a lot out of stock, isn't there? Did you get the cutesy? It is so stinking cute. There's a lot of things out of stock, but they are coming back in. They're not far away from coming back in, which is really good. So this is a new thing for Stampin' Up. They haven't had, like, they've got the 3 catalogues going now and working out what's selling and what's not. So it's a little bit of a challenge for them. So just be patient. While they work out what is popular and what's not and how much to order. So that's what's been happening. So if anything is out of stock, there is, when you go on to the page there and you think, say, for example, you want to order the designer series paper that, by the way, it is in stock, but the designer series paper I just showed you, if you go in and you find, oh, it's out of stock, there was notify me, okay? So press that and pop your email in and they will notify you when it's back in stock. Or ring me. I can tell you when it's in stock. Okay, if you're not in Australia, ring a demonstrator. If you don't know one, I can put you onto one. Okay, so just ring them. All right, okay, so we've got this little guy here. So we have got light black. Okay, don't really use black all that often. It's very dark colour. So this is the light one. So we're going to use his nose for that. He's cute. And then for his ears, we need a little bit of pink. So I have used dark Barely Blush, one of our new in colours. Really love that. Am I still out of camera? Oh my gosh. Sorry. Hi, Melanie. So sorry. So that's what I've done so far. Okay. Apologies, everyone. Okay, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of pink in here, just a tinge. Just a tinge. It's noticeable. I don't think you can actually see it in the camera, can you? No. You can't see him. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have gone live tonight. Maybe I shouldn't have. I'm not having a good day. Is that better? I've got a little tinge of pink Barely Blush there. Okay. All right. So, and then we've got our gel pen. I've got these on order as well. Lucia's very kindly I've borrowed this. I didn't realise I hadn't ordered it. And I went to go find it and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I never ordered it. So with this one here, I'm going to put a little dot on his eye. And here. There we go. So he's got eyes now. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of a squiggle on his nose. So there we go. There is my koala. So I hope you can see that. Is that in focus? It sort of is now. There we go. So I'll show you the other ones that I have coloured. Look at all these alcohol blends. I wasn't sure what I was going to do tonight. So like I said, I grabbed everything out. So I've already cut these out. This is my, there we go. You can see him there. We've got that little guy. So I've coloured a couple of him out. I just think he's so cute, the little koalas. So cute. And that's the same technique as I've done with that one. Okay, this one's a little bit darker, but he's so cute. I love it. The different colours, the shading in there. Okay, the cow. Now, the cow was very challenging for me. But I finally worked it out after a few goes. So this is the cow. It's a Highland cow, apparently. So I did my own thing. So this one here is pecan pie, dark and light. Okay, and I did use the pencil. And this is crumb cake. And again, I have used Barely Blush in the little bit of ears there. And this one here is ivory, okay? They come as a set, ivory and bronze. So there is my cute little cow. This set is so cute. And then what else have I got? I've got a couple of him because, again, I wasn't sure what we're going to do tonight and I wasn't sure how long everything was going to take. There he is there. Look, I just went crazy. I went nuts. Cute. And you can see I had a lovely time colouring them in. This one here is a snail. I didn't do any pencil for this one. I just used, I actually used grey granite for this, dark and light for the bottom. And then the shell is Golden Glow alcohol blends, dark and light. Okay, so I've only done one snail. And then the penguin, this is my penguin. And again, I've used the same technique. Everything is cut black. I used the light black and I coloured the feet in light black. The little dot there is it is crisp cantaloupe. And this one here, where I've done the shading, again, It's the pencil, okay, with the alcohol blend. Exact same thing as what I did with the koala. So there are my little guys here. So I've got a few things to make with these. Okay. All right. So let's put my little critters out of the way. Ah, thank you. Yeah, well, once you make one, isn't it, the koalas and the whatever you're colouring is, you can't make anything the same, can you? Because, you know, these two are completely different, aren't they, what I just did tonight? Completely different. Yes, I had trouble with my blending there because it sort of ripped open. Again, I don't know why that happened, but yeah, completely different. But I had a lot of fun playing with that tonight. Okay, so as I was saying at the start, what I had planned tonight, it just didn't happen for me. So we're going to be I was going to do a fun fold card, but I just couldn't get my head around it. It was getting later and later and later, and I thought we'll do this another time. So we're just going to do a basic card tonight. So what we're going to be doing is, I might as well use this actually. Grab my trimmer out. I don't think we'll be using all those little critters, obviously. There's a lot there. We're going to go to 14.4 by 10. Okay, so this is our base of our card. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, where's one of these? One of these scallop bloom dies. We're using this at our retreat on Saturday, which I love these. I think we're using everything in that at the retreat. So I'm grabbing, this is awesome, this. You've got so many little tags and things, which we are using just about all of them, but I love these. You can make flowers with these. They're so cute. So I'm using 1, 2, 3, this number here. Every second they have a little scallop, so which is really cute. It leaves a nice little scallop edge. I really wanted to use this one, but I think it might be a little bit too big. Like I said, I'm making this up as I go tonight. So we're just going to pop that there like so. Okay. So what I'm planning on doing is putting one of these little critters in here, and I'm hoping he will fit. Maybe I might need to go up to the next one, or I might need to go to a circle. I think this is going to be way too big for what I have in mind. Yeah, no, way too big, unless I put him in the middle. That's an option, actually. Not what I had planned, though. I'd like to stick to what I had planned. Okay, you know what? Maybe we won't use these. We might do the circles. Let me just see what the circles look like. So I've got the stylish shaped dies. Is that the same size as this? Let's have a look. Yeah, I might use will I use this? Oh, this is me getting indecisive again. I don't want him looking like he's really cluttered in there. You know what? For the hell of it, I'm going to do it because it's new. Why not? Let's just try it. Okay, so we're just going to place that on here, and I'm just going to cut this, okay? So I'm just going to bring this over to you. I just might pull you out a little bit now. There we go. I'm going to get that out of the way, that shape. Now, excuse my plates. I meant to change them tonight because they're disgusting. They've been well loved. Okay, I'm just going to place that maybe there. And we're just going to pop that through. Okay. Okay. Put that away for something else. Don't throw it out because we'll work something else with that one down the track. Now, this is why my plates are awful. Okay, so what we're going to do next, I'm just going to get rid of this awful mark here. I don't know why my plates are doing this. It just started doing it today again. I must be jinxed today. So we've got this one here. I'll just grab this out of the way, and I'm going to grab you the folder of this one. This one is on the last chance list. This is really good. I use this one a lot. I love the little swirls. I think it's around about $9, I think. So this is called Soft Ways 3D Embossing Folder. This is it here. I love it. I'm sad it's leaving. But we're just going to place that in our embossing folder. And we're just going to grab the other folder, plate number 4, and we're just going to place that through here, and we're going to emboss that. Because we can't have anything just plain. It's got I love texture, so we need to have a bit of texture here. Okay, so there we go. All right, I don't think I need this for the rest of the time. I don't think so anyway. Okay, let's put that back before I lose it. Okay, so these ones are the scallop blooms. They do come in a bundle and a suite, but they do come separately as well. So I originally bought this on its own, and then I thought, I think it was a month later I ended up buying the set that went with it, the dies and the stamp set with it. It comes as a suite as well. Okay. All right, so we've got this, and we need a little piece to go underneath it. So that can be this. So we can just place that underneath, okay? We need a card base. So I thought we could do Pool Party, because we're going to be using my absolute favourite paper. I love it, as you know. So we're going to be using our stripy one. I just need a nice big stripy one. Here we go. No, I'm going to use this one. So I'm grabbing all the colours that is in here, which I read out earlier. So let's just do our card base. So we're doing our typical card base, which is 14.8. Actually, no, I'm going to do it the other way. Beg my pardon. I'm so used to doing it the other way. We're going to go the short side. I'm going to do a long card this time. We're going to go 10.5. Okay, 10.5, and then we're going to score that at 14.8. Okay, and we're just going to fold that in half. And then while we're here, we might as well cut out our inside. Grab some more pieces of cardstock. And we're going to go to 14.4 by 10 while I'm here. So I think we need the trimmer. Don't need the trimmer anymore tonight. Okay. All right, let's just fold this. Make sure it's meeting right at the edge. Grab out my bone folder and make sure that's nice. There we go. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to place this on here, but I want something to go and hide that. Actually, I do need my trimmer. I'm just going to chop that down. There's no size for this. I'm just chopping it and winging it, because I basically want this hidden, okay? So I want that to be on top of there like so, okay? Okay, so that hasn't lined up properly, so I'm just gonna, there we go, that's much better. Okay. All right, so we've got that like that. Just going to get rid of those dirty marks. Okay. So we're just going to, I'm just going to stick that down because it's got to be stuck down at some stage. So I'm just going to do it now. No one's going to see this. Only you and I know there's a little scratchy little square underneath. And we're just going to place that there like that. And then that is going to go on dimensionals over the top. So far, so good. We're going okay. Okay. we got our little guy here. And then we've got this little paper, this paper here, which I thought we could go across like that. So I'm just going to go 2 centimeters by 14.4. So we're only using a little strip of that gorgeous paper. I love the colours in this. It's nice and bright. And we're just going to place that across there like that. I know I'm happy with that. So before we stick all this down, I'm just going to pop this down because I know I'm happy with that. If I know. Oh, thank you, Lucia. Is on low inventory. I am not surprised. It is such a good one. So there we go. So that embossing folder, which I showed you, it is on low inventory at the moment and it's $9.25. Thank you, Lucia. What would I do without you? Thank you for that. So it's a good one. What's out of stock? Oh my gosh, Angela, what's out of stock? Now you got me worried because I checked everything before I went on. Oh my gosh, what is out of stock, my friend? Hello, Vicky. How are you going? Okay. I'd love to know what's out of stock. I missed that one. Okay, so we're just going to place that on there like that. And our little guy is going to go in there. And we've got the cow. I mean, I have to put the cow on there. I just think he's so cute and he needs to go in there. And we put him in there. Maybe. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. And maybe sentiment across here. Now, as I was saying to you, we've got little party hats. And I have cut out a heap of party hats. I didn't do the presents. The DSP I'm using. You're kidding me. Wow. I'm so sorry, everyone, because that was fine when I went on earlier. My gosh, it must have only just sold out. I'll have to look up and let you know when this cardstock is back in stock again. I don't like using things that are not in stock. So I do apologize for that. Wow. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. My gosh. Okay, hopefully it will be back in stock soon. But if you are interested in this paper, when you go on there, make sure you get them to press the button, notify me, and pop your email in, and you'll get notification from Stampin' Up. Okay, now this is where I sort of got to. All right. I'm thinking about doing blending in the back. Not sure what colour. I'm also thinking I have got some trees here, little branches here, which is in the stamp set, these ones here. So I'm bringing these in. I wanted to make it look like he was sitting on in clumps. You've got to use your imagination here in maybe a tree or something. I don't know. But I just wanted to make it look like he was sitting in amongst a tree. And then having it up there like that. That's what I was thinking. I think that looks okay. Or maybe we could sit him behind. But then again, you're losing all those paws. Maybe I could have one. Just one going up. Maybe I could do that. That's an idea. Okay. All right. That'll do. And maybe we could put one up the top before we stick him on. So make it look like he's in the tree. Got to use your imagination here, don't you? There we go. Maybe if I go this way. Because I'm putting all this stuff there and then we'll have a hole over here. I don't like holes. Okay. I don't mind that. What do you think of that? I think that looks okay. So, what am I going to do next? I need to do some blending. I'm really not sure. I'm going to go and pop. I'm going to do pool party. I wasn't going to, but I think I will. All right, let's just grab Pool Party brush. And have I got Pool Party out? I have not. All right, where am I going to put that blending? In here. There we go. So I'm just going to, it just needed something, need a bit of shadow behind our koala. The Ferris DSP, I know. It is so pretty, that DSP. That's going to be, once it's gone as well. We did that in Carding Cuppa last week, actually. It was cute. There we go. That really makes a difference now, doesn't it? We've got something behind there. Okay, I think it's time we put this on dimensionals. Again, a layout, what I'm doing, it could work for anything. So you can do flowers, you can do the bugs. This would be great for the bugs. I'm assuming they're on the last chance at the moment, the bugs. And the waterfront, you could put some fish or something in there. Lots of dimensionals here, but I feel because we've got that, we need it to be sturdy. You should see my floor. It's covered. I need a vacuum tomorrow. It's covered in dimensionals. And the cats travel through the house with it on their fur. All right, let me just see if this is spot on. That's not looking bad. All right, we're going to stick that down. Okay, let's stick our leaves in. How did I have those? I cannot remember. Who has got this? I'd love to know. We have our own koala that does the rest. Oh, Colleen. Oh my gosh, I'd be in heaven seeing that. That's so awesome. In front of your house. Oh, you're so lucky. Doesn't it make a weird noise at night though, doesn't it? A cute little fluffy little animal like that, and it's got the most awful growl. It's awful. You could swear it didn't come out of that cute little furry thing. It's cute though. That's awesome. I love koalas. All right, I'll just go up there like that. Okay, so I think he's looking okay. So I'm going to put some glue on this. And you know I love things sticking up, so I'm only going to do a little bit. I'm not going to put glue everywhere. And I might do dimensional on this one. Can't have everything flat. And then let me just see what this is going to look like now. All right, we're losing his backside, but that's okay. All right, there we go. So he's sort of stuck down. We're going to put dimensionals under our little guy here. And I need to put some bushes or branches under here, don't I? Because I remember doing that before. We need to put something under here. I've got a dimensional in my way. There we go. If I can just get that to stick up. I love things sticking up, as you know, so. All right, I might help to take the backings off. I'm going to try not to fiddle here. How did I have this before? Cannot remember. All right, I'm just going to chop this because I've got a little bit of dimensional hindering that. Somebody cut his paws and hung them over the app. They did. I know. I saw that and I thought, I did have that in my idea to do that. It came up on the demonstrator planning place. And I thought, well, it might look like I copied. So I decided not to do it. But it's so cute. There we go. He's a cutie. Okay, and then we just got these little guys. They can be just down there like that. Okay, so I might put... No, I think that looks better there. I could put the penguin there, couldn't I? I need the cow. The cow has to be the focal here as well. No, I think the snail works better. Yep, all right. So we'll put the cow glued down. She did a tunnel card, didn't she? She did a tunnel card. And she used, I did a card earlier with the same paper actually that she used. She used the Lily of the Valley, and I had used that as well. And I'll show it to you. This is what I use, and I noticed she did the same thing. So there you go. So I hadn't finished it. So this is what we're going to do tonight. It just wasn't working. My brain couldn't get into gear to finish it off, so I decided to change it. Okay, and we'll put our snail on dimensionals. And we're going to have to bling that snail up a little bit with our... I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to use the shimmery pens because I've used the Golden Glow on that. So we might as well use them. All right, there we go. Cool. Might have to go, don't have to... No problem, Melanie. Like I said, you can use this for any paper. Doesn't matter. Using the Lily of the Valley would look really pretty with this. Hello, furball. Got a furball on my seat. Okay. So I'm going to use happy birthday or sending a little note. I'm really not sure. Maybe happy birthday for this one. But I do have little party hats on these, which I've already coloured out. So let's just get them out. Okay, so again, I've used the colours here. I've actually used I didn't realise that was real red. I thought that was just pink, but that's okay. It still works. I'm just going to place the hats behind. So it looks like they're having a party. Maybe the snail can have one too. How cute are they? All right, we'll just go and pop that. Might have to put a little mini dimensional on this one. So I'm just going to place it behind the head and tip it. There we go. All right, and I'll place that on glue. Like there's little presents. I could have gone crazy. I mean, I think I have gone crazy, really, haven't I? There we go. And we'll put this one on dimensional as well. Do they make the dimensional glaze? Oh, what's a dimensional glaze? Oh, that was the it's crystallized effects or something. No, they discontinued it. I do have it though, but they discontinued it, which is a real shame. But having said that though, if you wanted that crystally sort of effect, you can use this. So this is a fine tip glue pen. You just pop that on wherever you want it to be crystallized, and that will work for you, okay? It might take a couple of hours to dry, but it still does the same effect as the crystal effects, okay? So this is the fine tip glue, and you'll find it in the adhesive section in the shop, okay? Okay. How about we do the inside of our card? And since I've got the paper cut, so this is just going to go on here. Let's try some different DSP. Can you get off my DSP, please? Thank you. Here, hop in your seat. Go to your bed. There you go. I just popped in little furball in his bed. I've got a little, I don't know if I showed you last time, I've got a little bed attached to the desk because I'm getting sick of them jumping up on the desk all the time. All right, we might use this one. I was going to use the same again. So tempted to. shall we do the same again? That's not, I don't know where I put the other one. Could do the same again, and that way it sort of goes, doesn't it? However, there is this one here. I haven't used this yet. This is with our background here. I'm so tempted to use this. So how about we give that a go? Okay. I have to work out what colour I'm going to do with that one. Maybe we could do that in black, maybe. Might be a bit too harsh. Again, I haven't really thought about this. Okay. Haven't used this stamp set yet, so I'm just going to take off all the gunk. Just remember, if you don't have a good stamp, make sure you clean your stamps first if they're new, because there's lots of gunk on them, okay? I know some people do it on their hand to get rid of the gunk. I mean, I'm a bit precious, so I don't do that. Okay. You can get it. I have some from a different company. Ah, there you go. Shiny stuff. They need to bring it back. I know. But the glue that I showed you, that fine tip, that will bring back the, that will be shiny. It will be really, really shiny. Okay. So what colour do you think I should do our little guys here? Do you think Pool Party? I'm maybe not going to use this. Since we're going to be using this, we might go this way. Let's try this. I've got Pool Party in front of me, so let's just give it a go. Okay. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. That's cool. Not bad. Okay, how about we put a bit of blending over it? It wouldn't be me if I didn't do that. Okay. Let's work out what else we're going to do. Are you watching me, hey? Just watching everything that I'm doing here. Oh, I like that against that. And we've got our little penguin. I haven't used him yet. Shall we put a koala in there as well? I think it might be an overkill. That really pops, doesn't it? I haven't used the penguin yet, so we need to use him somehow. That looks a bit weird. I think the penguin might be the way to go. Like I said, I haven't used it, so I might as well just use that and then just pop a sentiment on here. Keep it simple, Jen. I'm trying to keep things simple. All right, now, I do have a party hat for this little guy too. What have I got for him? Oh, I've got this one. That'll do. I've got some glue. I'm going to get some glue off that, and then we'll just... Oh, lucky that landed that way, and he can have a little party hat. There we go. Cute. We need to tilt that party hat. Maybe it might need to go this way. Ah, that's better. That looks a lot better. Okay. I don't like that party hat. It needs to be tilted. 2 penguins and a cow on the other side. I could do that. I'm out of party hats though. Have I got any? No, I'm out of party hats. I've got one left. One left. I could have done that. It's stuck down now. I don't want to overdo it. All right, I think I might be overdoing it. I'll let it go. We can make something else for that another day. Okay, let's do our sentiment. Happy birthday. I'm just wondering what I could do at the other side. I might have to find just a note, thank you for all that you do. Ooh, hi friend, happy birthday. Or hi friend, sending love. I might do that actually. I might do happy birthday here, and I might do hi friend on the front. Let's do that. Okay. Gosh, we might get this done in an hour. That'd be a shock for me. Okay, let's do black. And looking okay. Happy birthday. Okay. What else is in that? We got yellow, and that was what's it called? I keep calling it banana, and I've always been doing that. No, I'll do golden glow. I was going to do the light one, but I think I'll do golden glow. Gosh, I can't think what that colour's called. All right, let's just do a tiny little bit over here. Nice. Okay. Okay. All right, shall we get some shimmer out? Let's grab them out. I haven't had them out for a little while. We need some shimmer. Oh, that's right. I put my shimmer pens where my Stamperite markers used to be. I keep forgetting that. Okay. All right, let's try. What colour is this one? That's barely blush. Let's see what this should be. Barely anything there. There we go. All right, we'll let that dry. And let's put hello friend, hi friend on here. I'm just going to clean this. Oh, it's so good that I haven't had to refresh all the time. I'm loving that. Okay. So we'll do, now I'm trying to think what colour to do this in. We might do, shall we do crisp cantaloupe? Let's try crisp cantaloupe and we'll emboss it. Pardon me. Where's my scrap? Crisp cantaloupe. Let's see what that looks like. Or we could do golden glow. Try golden glow. Oh, do you know what I might use? For the trees here, I've actually used Lost Lagoon. Lost Lagoon. We're going to use Lost Lagoon. We're going to bring that colour in because that's an extra colour I brought in. So let's just do that. Grab Lost Lagoon scrap. Okay, and grab my very flat, this is getting really flat, it's really bad. All right, see what that looks like. That's working okay. Hi friend. I have a cat here who's watching my every move. Usually it just sleeps when it goes up there, and it hasn't been interested in what I've been doing until now. All right, hi friend. Excuse the noise, we'll get our heat tool going. Does yours not? Yeah, I've got tiny, I'll tell you what, it's running out. Big time. Okay. All right, now. All right, let's just chop that. My goodness, that wasn't straight. All right, this is where I like to use my smaller snips. Now, just letting you know, I think I've mentioned it to you, the snips are back. So when you get your online exclusives for next month, you will see them. You'll see them there. So I was very happy to see that. Hello there, Sharon. How are you? I'm glad I'm not the only one who has to choose what colours I'm going on. Oh, it's stressful, isn't it? What did you make tonight? It's stressful going on the fly because I wasn't going to, but what I had planned today just didn't work for me. We need to do that sometimes. We need to sort of chill and, yes, I needed to. It just wasn't working. Okay. Now I have got these little guys here. Now these are 2026 to 2027 in colour. These have got bling on them. So when it's got bling and they're shimmery, you know I'm all there. These are so shimmery. They are cool. I love them. So I thought we could use maybe Chris Cantaloupe. Actually, we might even use, I've used Chris Cantaloupe there. Maybe we might use Barely Blush. Let's use Barely Blush. And just put a little slither underneath here. Let's try that. I'm actually happy how this turned out. Maybe I should do on the fly more often. No, I'm not going to. That's stressful. All right, let's just do a little slither of this, and I'm just going to place it underneath our sentiment. It's cool. Can you see the shimmer in this? So pretty. Okay, that's obviously too big. So I'm just going to place it under there like that. Okay, so this is going to go on dimensionals, and then I'll just slither the other one up. I might have to chop it again a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to. That's okay. All right, and then we're just going to say, hey, friend. And then we'll just chop this again, which is the straight side. This, there we go. And then we'll just pop a little bit of glue. All right, I'm just going to get rid of the excess of that. And then we're just going to place that underneath. That just really brings in an extra colour there, doesn't it? There we go. Cool, I'm happy with that. Oh, I wish it worked out for me this afternoon because it's working out for me tonight. So obviously it's one of those days. All right, we need some shimmer. So we need to shimmer up our snail. I'm having a lot of fun here. All right, we'll just go on the dark bits. I'm not going to go all crazy with this. So I'm using Golden Globe Shimmer. If you haven't got these, you need to get onto them. They are so much fun. In fact, Stampin' Up, I want them in every colour. because I absolutely love them. And they're pretty. Really love that. I'm going to go again. There you go. I'm going to go a little bit darker. Pretty, pretty. All right, so I've got that, and then we'll do Wink of Stella on these little guys. My Wink of Stella is getting very neglected lately because I've been using the shimmer pens. All right, and we're just going to pop some shimmer on this. That one's on, it's petering out as well. To order more of this. All right, that one's petering out. I've got 3 on the go here. Oh, that one looks like it's got more in it. I'm trying to just get it on the white, but with me it goes everywhere usually. You should see my iPad when I start flicking it with the bone folder. It goes everywhere. So I'll go very shimmery iPad. All right, we are done. I think we need to put some embellishments on here. Oh, I haven't even stuck that in. Oh, I can't help myself. We need to have some, oh, look at that. We need to have some bling on this. Pretty. Okay. While that's drying, let's get some embellishments out. I have got butterflies. And what else have I got? I'm going to use the colours, the ink colours. Where are they? Oh, there they are. So I've got these as well. So which would you like? Which do you think? Butterflies? Or do you think that's an overkill? We've got too much going on. Might be an overkill. I think that might be over. I'm going to do that for you. I'm just making that, just going to do that for you. I'm just going to, I think it's an overkill, but with little dots will be okay. I have 3 glue bottles on the go as well. Does anyone else have that happen to them? I get impatient with them when they won't come out and I'm in a hurry. I'll just open up another bottle and wait for them to, I turn them upside down obviously, wait for them to decide to work again. Okay, what shall we do here? I'm thinking maybe because we've done the pink under there, maybe we need to do the pink here as well. Plain gems, yep, I agree. I'm so glad you like that. Do you love creating on the fly? I don't, Sharon. It's stressful. I love it when it was working. When it doesn't work, no. But I actually do a lot of crafting on the fly, or I have been lately. So I've been lucky. Hello there, Kathy McKay. How are you, McSee? How you going, girl? Okay, where is my bone folder? I actually bought new putty because my putty had all run out. And I don't think I put it together. It's somewhere. All right, let's just put, let's do pink. All right, we'll just go here. You can change, we can always change it if we end up being a guy card. It's only because I put pink under here. It's the only reason why I'm doing that. Okay, we need to do 3, don't we? So where am I going to put this? Oh, this is the hardest thing. And there we go. I'm not sure if I like that there. I don't. Let's just go up there. That can complement up there. There we go. There we go. We are done. We got there. There we go. I'm really happy how that turned out. You should have seen my mess today. So there is our card today. I will do that fold down the track. Yeah, that didn't work out today. I just wasn't thinking. I think I might have been gas bagging on the phone too much, and I just wasn't concentrating. Okay, so we've got our little critters here. So that has given you a bit of an idea on how to colour them, especially the koala. And don't forget, use your blender pen, even for pencils. A lot of people don't know to do that, so please use them with your pencils. Now, it only works for watercolouring pencils, so just bear that in mind. But that will give you that shading, okay? All right, I'm going to switch you back over. All right. Make sure I press the right button, and I did. Okay. Don't forget, this is only $9 that I used tonight for a $125 order. With your $125 order, you are getting free shipping, and that finishes midnight Saturday. So don't miss out on that. Like I said, I bought cardstock. More of these little guys. So that's what I did, and it came in very, very, very handy. Even though I put an order in last week, it was very handy because I wasn't going to order until another couple of weeks, but I'm glad I did. Thank you, everyone. I will see you all again next week. Team Crafty Stampers, I will see you all on Saturday. I'm looking forward to crafting with you all. And I'll pop this up on my page hopefully tomorrow. And yeah, have a wonderful weekend, everyone. It's hard to believe it's the weekend again, and I will see you all again next week. Bye.